Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title of this video, it is week 4. This is my week 4 vlog that I'm gonna give for you guys, and today we're gonna be doing something a little different. So in my past weekly updates, I have been showing you kind of what I do during the day. I've been doing grocery haul stuff. In my last one I talked about the snowstorm that we had. Sometimes I do my workouts, all that kind of stuff, but this one is just gonna be like a talking vlog for reasons that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. But just a heads up, if you guys don't want to sit here and listen to me talk, then I would click out of the video right now, because this is just going to be straight talking from here. So basically I'm just going to give you a recap of week 4, how it's going, why I have to do this talking vlog, and everything that's kind of going into this week. Because like I said, I do these weekly videos so that I can maybe watch them back if I ever want to do a show again, and see what I was kind of thinking during the weeks, where I could have done stuff better, what I was doing, what I was thinking, what I was feeling, maybe how to prevent those things, how to feel better, stuff like that. So that's what these videos are for. So I still wanted to get this video in, even though I don't have any content throughout the week. I still wanted to get this video in so I could talk about at least how I'm feeling during week 4. Now week 4 has been crazy busy and totally just okay. So I have a pretty busy schedule. I go to school on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the morning, and then I work on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So it's like I never get a break throughout the week. I never have a day where I just have nothing to do. There's always something to do, whether it's school, work, and then obviously I have to put working out into there, and at least giving myself enough time to sleep, relax. And on top of that, it's not just school, but it's finals week is coming up. So yeah, it's kind of been deadly. It's just been really busy, and then on top of that, trying to YouTube and make content throughout the week is just kind of been so I'm you know what, I wasn't where I wanted to be in prep. I think I'm further along than I am now. So I think that maybe taking this break was a good thing, because I'm doing a lot better in prep without having to worry about trying to film throughout the week. I just really needed to focus on prep, and so that's why I'm doing this video all in one day. However, with that being said, I'm complaining oh, I'm busy, but honestly, it's been so good that I'm busy. Busy is good because it takes my mind off of things, because I'm always thinking about what I'm doing or what else I'm going to be doing, rather than just sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, my competition, oh my gosh, I'm not ready, oh my gosh, finals is coming up, oh my gosh, food. A lot of times when I'm not busy, I'm thinking about food, and then it's I'm sitting at home doing nothing and there's food around. But when I'm busy, it's a lot easier to stick to a schedule. It's I know I have to eat at this time, and then I'm gonna go to work and do this, then I'm gonna eat again, then I'm gonna do my workout. Every day is just, it's so much easier to be consistent when you're busy like this, because you just plan everything out and you just go boom, boom, boom throughout the day, and then you're done. And it just goes like that, so it makes everything a lot easier. So I am busy, but honestly I think it's been really good and really beneficial to my prep, because in these last couple weeks I've broke a plateau. I've been dealing a lot with stubborn body fat. I kind of plateaued through my prep just because everything had been the same. I was doing the same stuff. I was why am I not losing fat anymore? And I'm losing it on my legs, but I'm not losing it in my midsection like I would like to. My legs keep getting more defined, and I'm no, I don't need my legs to be more defined. I need my midsection and my shoulders and stuff like that. And I was I have to burn more fat, and it just wasn't coming off. And I was what am I doing wrong? So we looked at my diet. We made sure that I'm eating strictly at certain times, and then we kind of looked at the diet, looked everything over, and then we looked at cardio, which cardio is a tool that's going to help obviously pick up the pace here. And I had been doing cardio, and I was well, I'm doing HIIT, I'm sweating when I'm working out, but this was the form of HIIT that I was doing. I was doing either sprints on the treadmill, sprints on the Stairmaster, maybe intervals in the pool where I'd be hard for a minute and then walk for like a minute and a half, and then hard for a minute, and then walk for like a minute and a half. Same thing on the stepper. I'd sprint like the highest level that they have for like 30 seconds, then I'd take like a minute rest. And I was like, why? Like, I'm doing this cardio, I'm sweating, my heart rate's up, but for me, it just wasn't as effective because I've been doing that my whole prep, and it's like my body has adapted to it, especially on something like the stepper where you can, like, I'm at the highest level, like I can't go any faster. My body's just been adapted to that. So this week I really focused on switching things up, and I finally broke my plateau and started to see results, inches coming off the waist. And I believe that it was because of my cardio, and I changed it. Instead of doing HIIT like on a machine, I've actually like the type of cardio that I've actually switched to, this type of HIIT. My HIIT before it just wasn't working because I was tired, I was getting my heart rate up, but I wasn't giving it my all, which is how I'm doing HIIT now. I'll do like pushing the sled, stuff with the battle ropes, I'm slamming, I'm doing burpees, I'm going breathless, okay? Like when I'm done, there's no talking in it. Like I can't, like I literally feel like I'm about to have an asthma attack and die because I'm pushing myself that hard. And I put weight resistance with it too. Like on the sled, there's weight on there. With the ropes, that's weight. Then I'll do like circuits, and I'll have like deadlifts, like lighter weight, but I'll do them like quick, and just to keep my heart rate up. And with that resistance, oh my gosh, it is so good for me. And then we have like little monkey bars. I'll hop up and do those, and then I'll quickly run, go push the sled, then I'll grab the ropes, and I honestly get done in like 10 to 12 minutes, which is great because it doesn't take as long, and it is so much more effective. But the thing for me was, you had to go breathless. You have to be giving it your 100%, and you need to take your rest. And like as far as resting goes, you rest until you can give 100% again. So if that's, for some people that might be 20 seconds, for some people it might be 30, for some people it might be a minute. But as soon as you feel like, okay, I can push myself again, that's when you go. So sometimes I'm only taking 30-second rest between, but then I get my workout done so much faster, and it's so much more effective, and I'm boosting my metabolism, and it's different. Every time I do it, it's different. My body hasn't adapted to it at all, and that's how I've been burning this stubborn fat that I have. And you guys, it's so effective. So that was probably the big hurrah of this week, and definitely something I'm going to keep in my training even after my prep, just because it's a lot more effective, guys. So if you're not doing that kind of HIIT, if you're like me, you're doing it on the treadmill, you're just doing some sprints, that is not enough. If you want to burn some major calories, do some plyometrics with weight resistance, like CrossFit, like kettlebell type of stuff that you think of. Do that. Honestly, you're gonna burn. And I guess it's different for everyone else, but for me, that's what worked. So I guess my goal, so that was definitely a goal of this week, was to kind of break my plateau and start to really get things moving, and that's exactly what I did. So I'm exactly where I am with goals and everything right now, and obviously I'm not feeling ready for the competition because I feel like nobody feels ready ever. Like, you never feel completely ready, but I'm feeling a lot better mentally and physically than I was in the previous weeks. As far as like my strength and exercise, because obviously this last week I'm doing a lot more cardio. I'm doing steady state sessions in the morning, and then like every other day I'm doing like a HIIT session like that. I usually do like 3 like HIIT, like high intensity, like the ones that we're talking about, throughout the week, and then the rest of the days I just do steady state cardio. I usually do that in the morning. I separate from my strength training, but I still find myself not being weak. Like, I can finish my strength training exercises, I can do them, it's just I'm not moving up in weight anymore. I'm not moving up in reps. It's really hard for me to break the like goals or personal records, I guess, that I had previously in the prep when I was like building muscle. So now I get it through, I'm done, you know, I finish my strength exercises, like whether I was doing shoulders, biceps, back. It's a little bit harder, and I get a little more tired throughout the day with all this extra cardio that I'm doing, but I definitely think it's worth it. It's definitely working. I'm not getting tired to the point where I feel like I cannot do anything. I'm just obviously, I can feel myself being a little weaker, but I think like compared to how some other people feel during prep, I feel like I'm feeling pretty good. Like it's 4 weeks out and I'm feeling pretty good with like as far as not being tired, and I think that's because I make sure I get 8 hours of sleep every single night. Like that is so important. No matter what I'm doing during the day, no matter what it is, I need to get my 8 hours. And so sleep is definitely key. Make sure you give yourself time, a little bit of time to relax, time to sleep. Those things that we don't think about, you know, we think, oh, we have to be running, we have to be doing our strength training, but sleep and everything is just as important as everything else that you have scheduled during the prep. So that was just a little recap of how week 4 was, what I've been doing, what's been working for me. Obviously I talked about my stubborn body fat that would not leave me. I finally got that kicking in and going, and I'm just feeling really good this week. So that's all I gotta say for you guys today. But thanks for watching. I know this is just a talking vlog. It's probably not that exciting, but if you're still here and you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you guys so much for watching.